Hey y'all, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Today I'm going to show you what to do with probably one of the main leftovers everybody usually has. So we're not going to waste these leftovers. I'm going to show you what to do with them. Several of you guys have asked me for a health update to let you know what's going on with me and my physical stuff that's been going on. Not just my surgery, but the other things that kind of had to be put on the back burner. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will give you a health update on me. Okay, so what leftovers am I talking about? Y'all know me if you've followed me for any length of time, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie. I love it when new people come and join us. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and give me a thumbs up, and share. So, what leftover am I talking about? If you know me, you know I cook way too much every time. But I usually plan for leftovers because I want to do stuff with them. I don't want to have to cook every single day of my life. I'd like to use something left over. Now, there's some things I don't eat leftover. Stewed potatoes or boiled potatoes, I don't like leftover. And for the most part, I don't like mashed potatoes leftover. But that's what we're working with today. We are going to do something with these mashed potatoes that I made a spider web out of for Judo's little... He got to dress up and come over here for supper. So, what I'm going to do is these have been in the refrigerator. I'm going to stick them in the microwave, get them softened up just a little bit so I can work it. And we're going to make potato cakes. Potato cakes. You probably remember them depending on how old you were. Maybe your mom made them or maybe your granny made them. But today we're making potato cakes. And we're transforming them, these mashed potatoes, into something totally different. Okay guys, so I've gotten the potatoes out of the microwave and I've stirred them up. Now I had topped these with some cheese and I just left that on there, and there's some green onions. So let's go ahead and get to adding things. Let me get you moved over here where you can see what I'm doing. All right, here's my mashed potatoes. The reason I put them in the microwave is to get them to where they were pliable again and I could work with them. All right, so I just cut up one more green onion top. Y'all, if you've been with me any length of time, you know Bryant's not a fan of onions, but he can handle the green onions. And I only did one more, so that's not many. Now this is probably not how your mom or grandma fixed them. I don't know that they added all the stuff to them. I'm sure they put flour and so forth. All right. So I've got, this is probably at least 2.5 cups of potatoes, at least. And so I have a good heaping 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to mix into that flour a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And that's just going to kind of give it a little fluff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. And we're going to stir it around. And in my flour container, I'm going to mix up an egg real quick. I didn't bring a fork over here, so we'll just use that teaspoon. All right, we'll stick that in there. That's going to be our binding agent. They smell so good. We're not done. We are not done. I'm just wanting to get all that flour worked in and that egg worked in. All right, now to that I'm going to add some more cheese. I'm going to add a good handful. I thought I had cheddar cheese, but I don't, so I'm using Colby Jack. Using what I got. A good handful of cheese. So we've got green onion in there. We've got cheese. We've got an egg, and we've got flour with a little bit of baking powder in it. All right. We may need a little bit more flour. I'm not sure, but we'll try them out. Okay, so now to our seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I got my pink Himalayan salt out. Now, I salted those potatoes when I was cooking them, so they don't need much salt. I'm going to add some pepper. I did not add pepper when I was cooking, so. And a little bit of garlic. Let me put a little more. All right. Let's get this together. All right. It is ready to go, and I'm going to meet you over here at the stove. Okay, guys, so I got out my small frying pan. I probably got 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, just non-flavored oil. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of butter, just for flavor. The butter will give it good flavor. Not that it needs any. Bryant's taste testing over here.
Yeah. They're good, just reheated.
Well, I've doctored them.
Okay.
So yeah, we have our church's trunk or treat tonight. I may have too much oil in here. We'll see. Let me get this heated up and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I've got the oil on kind of a medium high. And I'm just going to take a spoon and scrape with another spoon. And just kind of flatten it out. I've already got a plate over here ready with napkins to drain any oil. It's just Bryant and I here today, so I'm not gonna fix too terribly many.
And this is just leftover potatoes.
This is leftover mashed potatoes that I just doctored up.
Right. The question for the viewers, is it mashed potatoes or creamed potatoes?
That is an ongoing argument at our house.
Not argument, just discussion.
Well, we have gotten pretty heated over it.
So y'all drop a comment.
Yes, leave us a comment. Do you call it mashed potatoes or creamed potatoes?
And tell us where you're from to see if it's a regional thing.
We're from the same area.
No, we're not. We're an hour away.
Well, but same
and
state.
They're creamed in my county.
They're mashed in mine. And guess where we live? Okay, guys. All right, I'm going to let these fry just for a little bit. Like I said, my burner is on like a medium high. We'll bring you back when we flip them over. Okay guys, you can see that they're starting to get golden brown around the edge. I always use my pie thing and a spatula to help me flip because they're really tender. They will fall apart. And then once I turn them, I give them a good little squish down. I like mine thin. Now if you like yours thicker, then that's fine. This first one here I flipped probably a little too soon. Or it's actually probably on the... All right, I'm going to turn this one back over because I flipped it too early. Always, like if you're having a hard time flipping something, use 2 spatulas, or I find that my little pie scooper thing is really good to. I'm going to turn my burner down just a little bit, probably to a medium. Alright, I'll bring you back when we get them out. Okay guys, let's get them out and let them drain. You don't want them greasy, you want to get that grease off. I'm going to go ahead and cut my burner off. I'm going to save that again. That'll be good one more day at least. And we may make some potato cakes tomorrow for supper. These are excellent for breakfast, lunch, or supper. Okay guys, I'm going to slide this off the burner. I'm going to let these drain for just a second and I'll bring you back and we'll plate it up. Okay guys, here they are. I've topped them off with a dollop of sour cream and I've sprinkled them with some green onions. I don't know if you can see that because I'm having to lift it up so.
Just tilt it.
Anyway, he just came in from the farm. He's dirty, he's tired, and he's hungry. So we're going to let him taste them. Got him a fork here.
All right, guys.
You can have at it.
Here we go. This is a redneck lunch treat.
Redneck?
Yeah, yeah. Or sophisticated modern urban. How's that? For me,
A little crunchy on the outside.
very crunchy. I don't have to have this sour cream. I can just
He
make
says
it.
they're good without the sour
They're
cream.
good without sour cream.
Mmm.
Ketchup.
I like that piece.
Ketchup would be phenomenal.
Oh yeah, ketchup would be good.
Or ranch dressing. That has got a great flavor. Good and crunchy.
So don't throw out those mashed potatoes.
This is really good. I mean, this would be a good side dish for supper for the next night. So.
Yeah, you could cook enough mashed potatoes for night number 1, save them, have your side dish for night number 2.
This is not keto friendly. Okay.
No.
But it is very belly friendly.
Taste bud friendly.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Well, we
Good stuff. Really
we
good
put
stuff.
a hurting on them already.
Really good stuff.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Now, if you were interested in the health update, several of you have asked me for one. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to give you an update on the health. Okay, guys. Before we get into the health update, be sure to hit subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell notification, hit it all, except the thumbs down. Don't hit that one. And share my videos, y'all. This has become a ministry to us, and we are getting to pray with people and point people to Jesus, and so this has become a ministry, and the more you share, the more it gets out there. And it's I try to keep it not so churchy that it's offensive or that it turns people away, but I want to give them just enough Jesus that makes them want more. And so so be sure to share my videos and tell everybody that they need to subscribe. So anyway, health update. I am, let's see, surgery was October 5th. Today's October 31. So I'm, 26 days out from surgery. I am doing phenomenal from surgery. I have some days that I have a little bit more pain than others. I have some lumps and bumps that I don't understand that might be from, I don't know if they're hematomas under the skin or what, but I still am pretty bruised up, and I had 8 incisions, 7 fairly small incisions, and then I had one about 4 to 5 inches long. They are beginning to itch, which means they're healing. but they're driving me nuts because I don't want to scratch because I'm afraid of popping them open. But, oh, it's driving me insane. And I am finding that the better I feel, the more I do, and then the easier I give out. And so I'm taking all of your advice that's saying, don't push it, just calm down, you'll be back to normal. And that's where I'm at in the stage of my healing process from surgery. I'm at that stage where I'm over it. I want to be 100%. I can't bend over really good. I can't get up in my bed very well because I have an old antique bed and it's one of those high ones, and I have a step stool to get up in it. And it's really funny, last night when I was getting in the bed, I used my wrist, my hand, to push up, and I hurt my wrist. And it is hurting me today. I know it's not broken or anything, but boy, it hurts. But anyway, so from surgery, I'm doing good. I just tire really easy. Today, I cleaned the house for the first time since all of this started. And yesterday, I cleaned it from top to bottom. I mean, it's not top to bottom. Let me just say from the end of the hall all the way to the kitchen. Last night, I looked at Bryant and I said, I may have overdone it a little bit today. So today, I'm taking it pretty easy. Tonight, we have our trunk or treat. So I may sit around in the fellowship hall quite a bit tonight. And I'm going to be back. I've been going to church. I've only been going to one service. Tomorrow I will be back on the platform singing, and I'll be doing both services tomorrow. So I'm gradually stepping back in and so forth. Now, if many of you remember, I was battling an autoimmune situation before all this with my colon went down. And so, went down. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so my doctor here had sent me to a specialist at Duke University. My appointment was October 12th or 11th or something. My doctor here, he feels sure I have polymyositis or dermatomyositis. I don't know if I said that right. I just tried to say it really fast so it sounded like I knew what I was talking about. But anyway, and I had been on prednisone for months, and I had ballooned up like a balloon. And anyway, so then I had to come off the prednisone for the surgery, and I have not gone back on it. And I was still in the healing stages. We were getting ready to get chickens. It was not a good time for me to go to Duke, so I called and I canceled that appointment. The next appointment is not until, because I'm a new patient, I won't get in until January. But I'm at that stage in my life where during this whole situation, I'm just, sorry guys, my camera did something weird, but I'm just kind of doctored out. I'm just like, ugh. So I still plan to keep that appointment in January, but if they're going to want to do a lot of things, I know my doctor here was wanting me to have another muscle biopsy. I just don't know if I'm ready, because I'm just getting over being cut on. I don't know if I want to go through it again and the healing process. And so I'm just going to kind of pray about it and just see how I feel. I'm doing really good. I haven't really had any muscle issues lately. Sorry, bra strap. But I have, I still have the facial rash that just, and that causes me more anxiety than even the muscle stuff. So I'm just kind of debating on, I'll go to the first initial appointment, but then if they're going to want to do a lot of things to me, I'm not sure I'm ready yet to go through it after everything I've walked through for the past, since 2018 when I almost died. It's like my health went whoop, and so I'm ready to feel good again. I'm ready to live life again, and I am ready to cook for you guys. And I'm so excited about the doors the Lord's opening in YouTube for me. I'm excited about just what he's doing. We've got some exciting things that we are planning as a family, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about them. We just have exciting stuff happening all around, and it's kind of like a whirlwind right now. And so I'm trying to get my mind wrapped around everything, and but my YouTube is just, I'm just so excited. I'm excited. In fact, I haven't been crafting much, so I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna take down my craft room, but I'm gonna like consolidate a little bit and make it more of an office area for me to work, because this is a job now. This is a job for me. I work from home on YouTube, so so I kind of need to make a little space for me to work at my job. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the potato patties or potato cakes, whatever you want to call them. They are delicious. Let me tell you, delicious. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.